This is No BS with the Coopers. Yeah. We back.
We back. So you already know what time it is.
That's right. It's only time for the obvious. This is No BS
with the Coopers.
We haven't done this in a long time, but I'll introduce myself. I'm Mr. Cooper, along with
Mrs. Cooper.
God, she's such a specimen.
That I am.
So incredibly gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm a blessed man. Yep.
You're
sure
a
am.
blessed woman.
You sure are. Listen, before we came on camera, just for shits and giggles, before we got on camera and before we started the show, there was a lot of laughs. There was a lot of laughs in the building. Okay. One of those laughs, it was a loud laugh coming from our producer. That's Rich. Come on. I haven't mentioned his name in a couple of shows, but damn it, it's Rich. Let's give Rich a round of applause. That's right. The best guy at Pod Populi. And that was a shameless plug. Yeah, for Rich. Yeah. So
we're back.
We're back. And before we start, as always, we want to thank our supporters.
Yes, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for the comments that you've given us and the feedback that you're giving us. So that lets us know that we're doing an awesome job with this podcast and achieving our goal.
Yeah. And our goal being just expressing ourselves and kind of giving you all a peek into our lives and what we've been through in our stories, and in hopes that it could help. That's the main thing. We're not saying anything in any and everything that we've said on this podcast. Nothing has been to intentionally hurt or to be disparaging to anyone.
Right.
That is not our intent in anything that we do. But it is no BS, meaning you will hear things and you will continually see things from us with no filter and no bullshit.
Yeah, not only that, our story is our story.
It's our story.
So
and
you can't change it.
Who better to tell our story than us?
Because we the ones experiencing
living it.
We're living, we're living it.
You know? So again, thank you to those that have reached out to us and those that continue to show us love. You know, we try to give it to you blood raw every week, you know, and it's a blessing, like I said before, to sit across from my better half and
yes, it's awesome.
Talk real issues and, you know, just love on each other in front of the world. You guys are fucking lucky, you know, because I'm real private people.
Yes,
you know?
Very private. And he dragged me to do this.
Whoa, wait a minute.
So
hold up. Time out. Flag on the play. We not gonna do that. This is no BS. And you saw how she tried to uppercut me just
he
now.
talked me into doing it.
Whoa. Time out.
Again, what's wrong with that?
Flag on the play.
What's wrong with that? That's
girl, we on third down right now.
Oh, Lord.
She just said I forced and then talked. No. On either one. Let me tell you how this came about. No, seriously, our conversations were just that. And she's seen me in my podcast journey, you know, with Convos. Shout out to everybody in Convos, you know.
Combo World.
On Monday nights, 9 p.m. Greatest show on YouTube and the Signature Series Network. Yeah, sue me. We can't. I own it. Yeah, so she, you know, we've been talking about this for a while. It wasn't like I said, hey, you know what, baby, I think you should do a podcast. I think we should do a podcast. Honestly, she said that to me.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember saying, baby, you don't think we should do a podcast together? You don't remember that?
I don't. I have a bad memory. Sorry, baby. You know I do. Like the time you said I broke up with you, I still don't remember that shit.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. So what she is referring to, ladies and gentlemen, is the second time we came into each, like we saw each other or been around each other in passing. Now, in the beginning, we did say how we met. On Convos, I told you how I met my queen. The beginning of the show this season, and I've read first season, I'm saying this season like we 2-3 seasons in. But, you know, the very first couple of shows, and we talked about how we met and we talked about our dynamic. And it went from us knowing each other as young kids, teenagers, if you will, and being out of each other's lives, right? And then we skipped and talked about, you know, how we came back into each other's lives a little bit into here we are now, a married couple. But what she mentioned is this very one time when we were both, I would say, well, for me, I would say in a limbo state. I wasn't with anybody during this time. Shoot, I was catching the bus. I wasn't, you know, we just moving in different ways. And
living life.
I live in life. It wasn't like she was actively on my mind and I was actively on her mind. You know, life was lifing during this time. And she tells me, though, before that time, she don't remember how she broke up with me back when we were younger. And to be totally honest, it wasn't like she was like, oh, I don't want to see you no more. I don't want to be with you no more, or nothing like that. We just wouldn't get no calls.
I don't remember that at all.
That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. We were young.
I still don't remember though.
We was young. I mean, hey, it's bad memory, but you know, it is what it is. Needless to say, I got her now.
Yeah, you got me now. So moving on.
No, I got you. I got you locked for life. Hey. Just be persistent. Even when it's not on your mind, just be persistent. Fellas, listen. There's this woman out there for you somewhere in the world. But you know what you got to do? You have to be persistent. Yes, you have to leave a lasting impression on said woman. Yep. Hey, it's just the honest to God truth. I think that's kind of why I got her. It's a little bit. You got a rebuttal?
Nope.
Oh.
You got me.
Oh, I got you. Okay, then. When we've established that, I got her. We were talking earlier, and like I said, today there is no major topic.
Yeah.
We are conversing, if you will, about just certain things that came across, you know, when we were talking. And one of the things we were talking about was comedy. Right? How comedy has changed and what comedy was back then. And what came to mind was two of the original kind of sketch comedy shows. One in particular was something called Saturday Night Live, which is still prevalent today. Saturday Night Live is probably one of the only, you know, comedy shows of its kind that's still lasting to today.
This long, yeah.
You know, and there are a lot of people that came out of, Saturday Night Live, the alum of Saturday Night Live. So many comedians turned superstars. You know, you got your, and I'll go down a little bit. You have old school people like Dan Aykroyd, one of the Belushis. Don't quote me, but both of them were in the Blues Brothers. I just talked about them. Both of them was in the Blues Brothers. You had like Eddie Murphy. You know, Eddie Murphy came. Joe Piscopo. Yeah, these are names that you might not know, but you know, go back and check them out. You know what I'm saying?
They probably know 'em by their
Steve
face.
Martin, you know, so many people came out. And then over the years, you know, down the line, you had your Will Ferrell. Who doesn't know Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Who doesn't remember, you know, who the what's her name? What's her name? Molly, the superstar. Yeah, her. All of that. So there was so many people. You know, you got your Tina Fey's, Tracy Morgan,
Some good actors.
Good even down up to date. Today you got Keenan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Keenan. And so there was a long alum of comedy and so many comedians that wanted to get on that show, that were trying to get on that show during that time. But in our conversation, as you can see, I went over Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live existed for our parents and stuff like that. Normally, if you saw Saturday Night Live, it was on a Saturday.
Yeah.
We weren't really deep into Saturday Night Live in our household. But you know what we were deep into, huh? You know what, baby? Who were we deep into?
In Living Color.
In Living Color. Yeah. In Living Color. Okay. Oh, you're not familiar with In Living Color?
Do what you wanna do.
In Living Color.
Yeah.
In Living Color. Come on, man. Y'all know this goddamn song. In Living Color. The best, the absolute best show, bar none, in that field. The absolute best. You want to know why they were the absolute best? You want to know?
I mean, do we have to really explain?
I'll tell you why. It's out of the mind of one man.
One man.
Keenan Ivory Wayans. Yes.
Oh, man.
Keenan Ivory Wayans of the Wayans family. Yes. Keenan, Damon, David Allen Greer, Tommy Davidson,
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Fox.
Jamie came later, but Jim Carrey.
They all was good.
Sean Wayans. Come on, Sean and Marlon. Sean was the DJ. So the man employed his Kim Wayans, his sister,
the funniest one.
in my opinion, one of the funniest one. You know what I'm saying? But the superstars that were created and that spawned from In Living Color kind of shaped us. We came up on In Living Color. Sometimes we weren't even able to watch In Living Color all the way in my house. She knew once she kind of saw how it was going. She, oh no, we're gonna limit it. We're gonna limit that. By then it was too late. By the time I saw Homie the Clown.
Homie the Clown don't play that.
Homie don't play that. Y'all don't know who Homie is? Damon Wayans played Homie the Clown.
Oh my God.
His whole character was a clown. But I believe he used to be incarcerated. I believe he was a hood clown. Used to be incarcerated. He was the one that didn't give a damn.
He did not care.
He didn't play he would hit a kid over the head with a sock. Like a loaded sock. Homie don't play that. Now get the hell out of here. Go back and watch some. Yep. Would some of that stuff fly today? I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know. But it was hilarious as hell back then.
Yeah.
Hilarious. You know, so most of the superstars that came out of it, Jim Carrey, like we said.
Let me tell you something.
Look at what Jim Carrey became. You know?
Because of that show.
And who does he credit? Who does Jim Carrey still credit to this day for his success? It's starting with that show, the Wayans brothers. The Wayans family. And it was at one time when Jim Carrey was the biggest movie star in the world.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Come on.
One of my favorites.
The Mask.
Yeah.
Come on. This man went all the way to play some iconic characters. He was the Grinch.
Okay. That part.
Jim Carrey played the Grinch.
He was funny as hell too.
When he played the Grinch, it made you believe the Grinch was real. If you don't know, the Grinch who stole Christmas. Every Christmas they played that cartoon. He played the real version of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go watch that. That's hilarious.
This man played the evil dude from Sonic.
Mm-hmm. Recently.
Come on.
Yep, recently, yeah.
Now let's back it up. That's Jim. Let's go to Damon. Damon, one of the funniest Wayans brothers. I believe, and he doesn't know this, but him making a little known movie that was small back then but big to us.
Yeah.
For so many reasons, because this movie is where we met.
Yep.
When this movie came out, and I can go word for word with this movie. I still watch it to this day and bust out laughing. Major Pain.
Yes.
Major Pain was one of the greatest comedies that I ever seen, especially during that time.
Yeah,
it was hilarious on every level. Little did we know, Major Pain was the introduction of Orlando Brown.
Really?
That was where we first seen him, in Major Pain. Damn.
He was so cute, a little.
Come on, we used to do the now the headlock, get down to get funky and you don't stop. Boy, do that. Do that. Go Tyler. Do that. Do that. Get down. Do that. do that. Go Tyler. Come on, man. If y'all seen Major Pain, y'all know that.
Okay.
What happened? What happened? What happened to Orlando?
They put that man through some stuff.
Yeah,
I believe.
Damn.
That's just
the way the industry is.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Orlando did go through some shit.
And I don't think he had enough support. Especially after That's So Raven.
Yeah. But then that's a whole nother. That's a whole, man, hell, we can skip to it. I tell you what, we gonna go to commercial break. And when we come back, who knows what the hell we gonna talk about? It is no BS. Y'all gonna get some real shit today. Baby, we be back?
We'll be back.
Let's go.
Social media marketing is vital to every creator, but it takes time to properly promote to gain a big fan base. And you want to focus on your art, whether it's recording, podcasting, or even photography. How could you successfully put in the time to promote when you're using that time to create? Well, we have the answers to your dilemma. Let Team Ninth Wonder work your promo campaign for you. Our team of social media marketers are ready to take on all your tedious dirty work. For the duration of your campaign, our team will send individual DMs and email blasts, post content each day in our stories on social media, share your content through all platforms. 100% guaranteed you will see an organic increase in your following, likes, views, and streams. Let us guarantee your success through our radio, magazine, and TV promotional campaigns. We also create a step-by-step strategy for you to follow to further your success of the campaign. It's a win-win situation. This also puts you in position to receive real bonuses, live stream badges, YouTube monetizations, brand ambassador opportunities, and even concert bookings. Get the bag. Contact us today. Ninth Wonder Music and Entertainment.
Kids and
$1.50 movie.
$1.50 movie. Man. When movies used to cost $1.50.
Time has changed.
You spend a shitload of money now going to the damn movies.
Okay, the ticket plus the popcorn.
I be waiting the shit come out. Soon as it hit the streaming services, there it is. I don't give a damn about your movie. Anywho, back to the subject at hand. In Living Color, yes, we spoke on how many stars came out, and we would be remiss if we didn't speak about one star in particular, and that is Jamie motherfucking Foxx.
Fox, yes, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. What can we say about that dude? Ultra talented.
Yes, very talented.
Super talented.
He branched off and got his own show.
Yeah. But In Living Color is where he started.
Yeah.
And one of his iconic characters, not gonna sugarcoat it, was Wanda. You know, I never understood it, but it was hilarious to so many people.
Yeah.
So many people. And I didn't get it at the time. I didn't understand why. Was it that he was dressing up as a woman and portraying what most in the hood, so to speak, how they saw certain women,
they saw certain women
acting in the hood, and it was portrayed. And but it was hilarious to people. But he got past that. I believe that was one of the things he spoke on too, because while he was on In Living Color, he wanted to do music. He was always singing. He wanted to do music, and I remember him saying when he accepted an award that was one of the things that kind of held him back in a sense, for not being taken seriously as a singer and as an artist or R&B singer at that time, because the people that saw him doing comedy and stuff like that saw him as Wanda. You know, he approached, I believe, Teddy Riley one day on the show and was like, "Hey, I got a mixtape," but he was still in Wanda get up. And so they didn't take it seriously. They didn't take his demo and didn't take him seriously. And it wasn't until, you know, he did his stint and got on and started making songs for, you know, writing and working with other people. Like one of the big songs when we were young was a song by Adina Howard called T-Shirt and Panties. Yep.
He wrote that?
T-shirt and my panties on.
I didn't know he wrote that.
If you listen to the beginning of the song and you hear a male talking, that's Jamie Foxx.
Dang, I learned something today.
Just blew your minds, didn't it?
I didn't know that.
And for those of y'all that don't know, and Rich, I do recommend that you add this song to your playlist, sir. T-Shirt and Panties by Adina Howard. It's a life changer.
Oh my God.
Yes. It's a life changer. Speaking of which, how are you doing, Adina? That was a great song.
Yes, it was a great song.
It was a great song. Little inappropriate for when we heard it, but great song nonetheless.
Great song now.
Oh, it works now. Matter of fact, let me put this in my notes. Add T-shirt and panties. You got something to say, baby? For this evening, yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed Jamie Foxx when he had his own show.
The Jamie Foxx show.
The Jamie Foxx show. That was hilarious.
He did spawn off to do it, yes.
And I think that was my first time hearing him sing on the show when they had got married. Oh my God. That was a beautiful song.
Man, I actually sung a version of that song for a friend of mine for their wedding.
Oh, you sung that nice.
Yeah, it was good. I just kind of changed the year around. What was the song?
I can't think of it now, but I can hear it, but I can't.
Well, for them during the time, I was like,
I'm not a singer.
Let me see if I remember it. Let me see if I got the chops. Hold on. me. Well, it's been 5 years. Can't hold back my tears, 'cause I'm just so happy I'm marrying an angel today. Yeah. I tore that shit up.
Yeah,
I did.
You better sing that song, boy.
Yeah. We gonna fuck some. Yeah. So Jamie Foxx, great.
Stop it.
Great. It was a great. It was a great. Just talented person. Then when he came out with his album.
Oh yes.
When he came out with Unpredictable. All across the board. It was a dope album. Then what he went on to do with Kanye.
Yes, that was a good one too.
You know? And then while he was doing that and working on that song with Kanye, not knowing, then he went on to making these movies. Killing it.
How you go from a sketch comedy show, your own show, music, acting too during that time. But he was on a lot of stuff that wasn't as good. But the things that were good, it would even if the script wasn't good, Jamie was good in the role. You know, his acting shined through in the role. So shout out to Jamie Foxx. Yeah, shout out to Jamie Foxx.
And there was a lot. There was so many that were, you know, that have their own fame from these shows. And these were shows that shaped us. These were people that shaped us. Does anything else come to mind for you about those shows or any character or anything in that time?
I mean, I enjoyed the dancing part, the Fly Girls. Is that what it was called?
The freaking Fly
Girls, yeah. Ooh. I mean, back then I was a J-Lo fan because, you know, she could dance. I like to dance.
Ain't nobody know she was J-Lo.
Yeah, she wasn't J-Lo then.
Oh, my bad. We ain't say her. Yeah, J-Lo was on Living Color too. Nothing against you, but you know.
Yeah.
You wasn't funny. You wasn't spitting no jokes.
I was just into the dancing part because that was a good part.
It was.
Who don't want to see a breakdown of dancing?
I mean, the Fly Girls was
fly.
They was fly. Who was it? Rosie Perez? Was it Rosie Perez? No, that choreographed for them. I believe it was Rosie Perez, the one that's playing on Your Honor right now.
Her,
the one that's playing.
Yeah, because she was on there.
Damn it. She was a fucking Fly Girl.
She was a fucking Fly Girl. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to say that was wrong. I could be wrong, but I want to say Rosie Perez.
No, I remember seeing her. She was a Fly Girl.
Right.
She was a Fly Girl.
So the Fly Girls was jumping. Oh, like I said, Sean went off to do some great things too. Sean was on In Living Color, and he started off as he was the DJ, the resident DJ, and to go from that to making the movies they made, Scary Movie, you know, having the Wayans Brothers show with Marlon. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five. Beautiful. Cut and print. That's a wrap. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good show. That show was
hilarious.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? They did their thing, man. And so just in a nutshell, not just the entire cast of In Living Color, and nothing against Saturday Night Live, but you know, any of those shows, but those were the main shows that kind of sparked comedy for me. You know, of course, there were shows that came after those. You know, Mad TV was kind of up there with after In Living Color was on for a couple of years, and Mad TV came, and then so they were kind of like another edgier version coming from the whole Mad TV magazine and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you'll see
into the Mad TV really.
There was certain things that were funny. The whole cast as a whole, as an ensemble, wasn't funny to me. But everybody, you had individual people that were funny. Aries Spears was a part of that cast. He was hilarious on that show. Jordan Peele.
Oh, he was on there.
Jordan Peele. From Key and Peele, who's done all of these directed these amazing movies now.
Wow.
He started out on Mad TV. There was a few that don't come to mind off the bat, but that was another form of sketch comedy. Years later, stuff like that spawned into the Chappelle Show. You know? Who doesn't know the goddamn Chappelle Show?
Okay, who doesn't love watching?
Who doesn't love watching the Chappelle Show?
God.
Chappelle Show.
Hilarious.
Chappelle Show. Ow! Woo hoo hoo! Woo hoo! Chappelle Show. Yeah, see,
singing mood today, baby.
I know the whole damn thing. Yeah, man, we vibe today. You already know what it is. But Chappelle Show was unbeatable.
Yeah, it was.
Couldn't nothing fuck with it, especially when the Rick James episode dropped.
Oh God, I'm Rick James.
I'm Rick James, bitch. enjoy yourself. Yeah, Charlie Murphy, all that. Like, it was such that was such a vibe. But that was sketch comedy. And then when he went on to get his life together and make moves for himself, that left a void. It left a void, and Key and Peele.
They came and took over.
They came and they filled that void, for better or worse. They filled that void of sketch comedy meets, comedy, a little darkness here and there. You will see, it's crazy because you will see a little bit of that Jordan Peele, how his movies and stuff are. You see a little bit of that darkness. If you go back and watch Key and Peele or any of the shows and the episodes, and some of the funny sketch comedy got some dark. It's one, like, for instance, it's one episode where I believe they're going over the ups and downs of Family Matters or something. It was something like that, and Steve Urkel was the evil mastermind behind everything. And so Jordan Peele was playing Carl Winslow, and them having a problem with how the script was ran and stuff like that. And it was Steve running it the whole time. And the dude that was playing Steve Urkel was the Everybody Hates Chris. That dude. I can't say his name right now, but he's on the Abbott show.
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, him. He was playing Steve Urkel. That shit was dark, but hilarious.
I bet.
It was hilarious, but it was dark. It was dark.
Now you see why he got all these movies.
Are you mad, Carl? You don't want to say the lines, Carl.
For real.
He was making the man put the gun to his head.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. But yeah, so sketch comedy rolled over into that. But there was two shows that we didn't speak on that has to be spoken on before we leave here today. One of those shows is Def Comedy Jam.
Def Comedy Jam.
The only way you can see Def Comedy Jam is if you had cable. If you had HBO, that is the only way you can see Def Comedy Jam.
My daddy had HBO.
And man, Def Comedy Jam has some of the greatest comedians in
a lot of them passed on
the world. Hosted by, in my opinion, one of the greats, Martin Lawrence. Martin. Yeah. Martin had that thing hands down. That was before he did the Martin Show.
He had that thing on lock.
He had it on lock. Everybody touched that stage. The late great Bernie Mac, Chris Tucker. Everybody touched that stage. Steve Harvey. Everybody touched the Def Comedy Jam stage, and it was the place to be. It was the place to watch.
That was the spot to let you know if he was funny or not.
It was, and like I said, it was on cable. It was like the coolest thing. Like, you couldn't go to school the next day and talk about it. You couldn't go that next week and talk about it if you ain't have it.
Yeah.
If you ain't see it, you wouldn't know the jokes. None of that stuff. So, again, we were young at that time, but it was hilarious. And another show that came on BET was Comic View.
Oh yeah, Comic View.
Comic View was it. That's what people, you had to have cable too, but 9 times out of 10 it was a different kind of cable. You ain't had the specialty channels. Yeah, I'm just spitting the facts. All y'all ain't come up rich. All y'all parents ain't have money. Yeah, you had to have the specialty channels and stuff like. That's how they was getting over on the world. Just by the way.
Yeah, now you can stream
these cable companies. Now you streaming everything. Think about that shit, y'all. They was charging y'all. Now you're streaming everything.
Everything.
They got y'all ass.
Gotcha.
Oh, they got us.
Yeah, they got us.
They got us. Yeah, they got us.
They got us.
Yeah, they got us. Fuck y'all. Oh man. But yeah, comedy is a big part of, our life. I mean, if you can't laugh, if you can't take time to make fun of yourself and take time to laugh during these times, during hard times, during times of turmoil and issues and anything, find laughter.
Yeah.
Find a way to bring laughter into your life. As you can see, laughter has been a part of our life, based
Always.
on what we've seen, all the way down to how we are with each other now.
Mainly because of you. You're hilarious.
I don't try to be, baby.
I know, it's just you.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I love about you. You don't even try to be funny. You're just hilarious.
I got to take it from her. Yes.
I mean, they see it. Y'all see it. Yeah.
But yeah, laughter is important. Laughter is another solid ingredient for that whole food for your soul thing.
Mm-hmm.
And taking time to inject laughter into your life is important.
Very important.
So wherever you get your laughter from, your joy,
take it in.
Your comedic juices,
take it all in.
Take it in. Make someone around you laugh. Make somebody smile.
Make yourself laugh, because I am hilarious to myself.
Right? Right? She's hilarious to me too, though. It be shit she be doing that's totally funny to me, and I catch it, and it'll just give me joy. I'll be like, okay, cool. I'm
not trying to make you mad.
No, because you can't make me mad.
I'll get you upset.
Well, you never tried that, so I don't know what that means.
No, you know how we be having discussions and we disagree.
Oh yeah,
it turns into laughter.
Yeah, but that's very far few and in between, as far as the disagreeing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh, okay.
So that's why it could throw it off me like disagree. I'm just saying.
Like right now.
Right now. Oh, it's hilarious now.
No way. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in on this episode of No BS
with the Coopers. Yeah, man. This
was one hell of an episode.
You gotta love it.
But thank you for tuning in anyway.
Thank y'all, man. Make sure y'all follow us. Y'all know what to do, man. We out here.
Follow No BS.
How we go.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. I love your dress.
This is No BS with the Coopers.
Extra, extra, read all about it. We got big news, Book Jammers. Book Jam's full access yearly subscription is here. Let's go. For only $19.99 a year, Book Jammers can have full access to all Book Jam's ebooks. It's simple. Subscribe for $19.99. Get the special password, enter password on the subscription page, and enjoy all ebooks all year long. Subscribe today and enjoy the ride with your favorite Book Jam ebooks like Katie Eats a Lot, Mellow on the Jello, Milestones, and a whole lot more. Log on to mybookjams.com.